In today's video, we're going to be talking about something very delicate and sensitive to a lot of men and even women, which is, does the size of your penis really matter when it comes to sex or sexual satisfaction? The rate at which men are going about trying to look for ways to increase the length and size of their penis is becoming alarming and ridiculous, because a lot of these men have not sat down to ask themselves, why exactly do they want a bigger penis? Is it for people to look at you and say, oh, you have a big penis, or to actually satisfy the woman or your woman in bed? Once you answer that question and you know you fall under the category of wanting to satisfy your woman in bed, then this video is for you. Because the first thing I'll tell you is your size does not matter when it comes to satisfying your woman in bed. Because a lot of you don't understand that women's satisfaction is not a 3 to 5 minutes window. It's about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on her body. And as a healthy man, you cannot be thrusting for 20 minutes. It's not possible, except you want to start going on so many ridiculous medications, which you don't even need. Because what a lot of men don't understand is foreplay is the key. A woman's climax begins from the conversations, it begins from foreplay. You know, kissing her neck, you rub her titties, you kiss her titties, you do a whole lot of foreplay. You do a lot of these things before you eventually go down there, and do what you want to do. And it's not advisable to just go down there and start penetration immediately. That's not the best, literally, because you need to still kind of find a way to stimulate that place, whether it's giving her head or it's fingering her. These are things that you need to do to arouse and stimulate the woman's body. You can't just want to have sex with someone and you go from 100 to 0. You go from 0 to 100. Like, you just come down off clothes. You started doing the thing and you now start complaining that, oh, you didn't satisfy your woman and you lasted for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. One secret I'm going to give you in this video as a man who is looking to last longer in bed and satisfy his woman is breathe. Breathe. Practice the act of breathing, because a lot of men are always anxious and they feel this tension when it comes to sex. Even with their girlfriends or women they are familiar with, you need to breathe. 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 Breathe out the tension away. Calm down, understand the woman's body, and enjoy the process. Enjoy the foreplay. Make her even come before you even start penetration. And even after the foreplay and she still don't come, when you start penetration, you don't even need to stay up to 3 minutes. She has already, arrived. It's that simple. So the two answer or secret to most men problem is, one, they don't breathe. They don't breathe enough before they have sex. And two, they don't know how to engage in foreplay. You need to understand your woman's body. Notice how I'm saying your woman's body, not necessarily a woman's body. When you understand your woman's body, then you can know how to go about it, things to do to make her stimulated. And that's why you can't be sleeping around and expecting to be performing in every woman's bed or whatever. Stick with one woman, understand her body, and breathe. Don't be in a haste to penetrate and come, and it doesn't really work that way. You want to make sure that you satisfy a woman first, or your woman first, before you now think about yourself, because they take longer time in reaching climax. A lot of women will complain that, oh, their men don't care about their own sexual satisfaction, that when they come, that's the end. He goes to bed, he goes to sleep, which is not supposed to be so. It's cheating. So understand your woman's body, breathe, engage in foreplay. I'm talking serious foreplay here. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying you should watch porn. Please refrain from porn. Do not watch porn. Have conversation with your partner. Know the things that stimulate her, kissing her neck, kissing her, whatever it may be, stimulate her body. It becomes very easy. You don't need to be in bed for an hour thrusting, or bro, it's not even realistic. You want to be penetrating for almost 20 minutes, 10 minutes. You don't be doing that. And the size of your penis has nothing to do with whether she reaches climax or not. Because the length of your finger can reach the G-spot of a woman's vagina. The length of your middle finger is enough to reach the G-spot of an average woman. I just had to make this video so that a lot of men will just realize that the length of your penis doesn't matter. You know, as long as it's up to this length, I guess, you know, do your thing and satisfy your woman in bed. Most times she can even come without you penetrating. Penetrating might just be for you. So yeah, I hope this video really helps, and let me know in the comment section if you want a part 2. And women, correct me if I'm wrong in the things I've said, you know. But so far so good. Your size doesn't matter. So please stop stressing about going for surgery or doing whatever things people do, because I've been hearing a lot of nasty things that guys are doing to just elongate the size of their penis or the length of their penis. You know, don't be stressing, don't injure yourself. When you injure the nerve system in your penis, it becomes a bigger problem. You might start having erectile dysfunction, you know, and you don't want to do that. So yeah, you're welcome.